And we are at my factory right now. We are a manufacturer of self-adhesive labels and barcode labels and hot stamping labels. The Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Initiative has helped me develop my business. We really taught these great negotiation skills after the program. I made changes in the production processes. I installed new machinery and I started making new kind of labels. I see things in the broader sense, and in this male-dominated industry, I was amongst the first ones to employ women. Now I provide paid maternity leave. This was a mission for me, to pay it back to my society.
A woman has the ability to be a wife, a mother, and a businesswoman. My company, Afnan, manufactures traditional handicrafts inspired by my love of Egyptian heritage and culture. But when I started, I didn't have a real concept of making a business plan.
Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women.
In the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women initiative, I was able to create a professional business plan that focused on my labor force. I centralized my workshops so everyone works together and I can train the next generation of artisans. I'm so proud that the success of Afnan goes hand in hand with the prosperity of my workers. Having my own business reinforced my faith in the role of women in society and the economy.
I run a catering outfit known as No Leftovers in Nigeria. Apart from the practical skills I have with cooking, I needed business skills. With the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Initiative, I was able to learn how to delegate. I was able to transition from my kitchen in my home to having my own accommodation. I've also learned that there's a need to network.
I speak with some business language. I never knew what benchmarking was all about. I never knew what strategy was all about, you know? But now, hey, check me out.
When a woman is empowered, the truth is she doesn't think of herself first. She thinks of the person next door. She thinks of her family. She puts everybody before herself. And you can imagine if everybody has that mindset, you can just imagine what the world would be like.
women the same opportunities as their male counterparts can be extremely, not only extremely righteous, but beneficial. Kat, do you want to start talking about how women should be more involved in politics, engineering, and business?
Okay, I think it's inevitable that women will get discriminated against, and what I've found through like programs that I've done for like engineering and math, that it is difficult and it's really intimidating, but really as hard as it is, you should try not to let it get to you, because it might stop you from doing something that you actually like doing. So yeah.
Just to add on to that, I actually was personally discriminated against in an engineering program. Between 8th grade and freshman year, I wanted to do this program, and it was mostly for minorities. Okay, that's like Asian, people of Latin descent, African American, that kind of thing. And so I emailed them and asked them if I could be in their program since I'm 100% white. And they said, no, I'm sorry, you can't be in this. We're looking for people of minority status in the engineering field. And that was really personal, because it's it doesn't matter what race you are, but just to be a woman interested in engineering is important, and they just shut me out. And that not only put a damper on my self-esteem, it put a damper on my interest in engineering, because that was just the turning point of oh, okay, I guess I can just choose something else. And it pretty much just persuaded me that I didn't need to be an engineer or anything like that. So it's really personal being racially discriminated against, and I think that should change. Because being a woman in engineering is really important, because only 20% of undergraduates in engineering are women, and that's not nearly high enough. So you take 100 people, and only 20 of them are women in the engineering field, and that's what I'm saying.
And I think just a last remark that most of you know from past meetings that I've always liked business and politics. I love the philosophy that comes into politics, and the reason I'm interested in that, I love our congresswomen. Has anyone ever heard of Jackie Spear or Barbara Lee? No? Yes? What about Barbara Boxer and Diane Smith? No? Yes? Well, they're our congresswomen and Senate, and I feel like that because they not only are women, but they can identify with us, that they can make a positive change in our lives. Public policy is another thing that I would really love to go into, and I think that not only if you are interested in those fields like engineering, the medical field, politics.
Darian Baynard, please report to the music room. Darian Baynard, please report to the music room.
I think if you're interested in any of those fields, that you should most definitely go for it, and don't let your fears of not being able to succeed ever let that get to you. And that concludes my meeting.
And don't forget that apps are due first week of October.
If you need another application, I have one right now. Oh, I should also say, so we talked to the Insane Ink team on Tuesday, and so our t-shirts is going to be black and white. I'll talk to you about that later. But for right now, our t-shirts are going to be, on the front, it's going to say, act like a lady, think like a boss. And we got that quote from Miss A, because she's kind of boss. And in the back is going to be our name, and then a little, and there should be a silhouette of a woman with high heels. This is the time. Yeah, it's going to look good. So yeah, that's it. So I signed in with Jessica